Long before darkness fell upon it, Odogun village was a land of joy and abundance. Nestled between rolling hills and wide farmlands, it was known across the region for its fertile soil and hardworking people. Every season brought blessings, barns filled with yams, granaries heavy with maize, and streams alive with fish. Men prospered from the sweat of their labor. Women traded their goods at the bustling market square. Children laughed freely, their futures bright and secure. But the pride of Odogun was its New Yam Festival, a celebration of gratitude and unity. Every year, drummers filled the air with rhythm, dancers adorned in beads swirled before the king, and farmers presented their finest harvests at the palace gates. The people feasted, sang, and thanked their gods for peace and prosperity. Yes, Odogun was a blessed land, until the day a stranger walked in. His name was Deli, a simple man with a kind smile and a wooden box strapped to his shoulder. He said he was a shoemaker, passing through villages to earn a living. "Repair your shoes. Repair your shoes. The cobbler is around," he would call, his cheerful voice echoing through the streets each morning. The villagers welcomed him warmly. He fixed their sandals, polished their slippers, and even offered free repairs to the poor. He never overcharged and always had a kind word for everyone. "Ah, this cobbler is a blessing to Odogun," people said. Deli became part of the community. Children followed him as he worked. Women brought him food. Men called him Brother Deli. He was humble, quiet, and diligent. But no one noticed the shadows that followed him. Not long after Deli's arrival, strange things began to happen. A young farmer named Cunnel, once known for his overflowing yam barns, suddenly found his crops withering overnight. A woman called Mama Peace, whose shop had always been crowded, began losing customers one after another. A schoolteacher fell ill, a hunter lost his aim, and the village's joy slowly dimmed. The elders were puzzled. They appeased the gods with sacrifices, goats, cola, nuts, palm oil, but the land remained cursed. Pastors came, prayed, and left in confusion. Nothing changed. Still, every morning, Deli's familiar voice could be heard. "Repair your shoes. Repair your shoes. The cobbler is around." And the people, desperate for normalcy, kept calling him. In that time lived a little boy named Chika. He was quiet and gentle, but he saw things others couldn't. His grandmother often said, "The spirits gave him eyes beyond the flesh." One afternoon, while playing near Deli's workshop, Chika froze. He saw a dark figure crouched behind the cobbler, a shadow that moved when Deli didn't. It whispered things into Deli's ear as he stitched a shoe. Terrified, the boy ran home. "Mama, the cobbler has a shadow that talks," he cried. His mother hushed him quickly. "Don't say such things. That man helps this village. Keep quiet, my son." But the boy couldn't forget what he'd seen. Weeks later, hope arrived in the form of a traveling pastor, Prophet Jeremiah. He came to hold a revival at the village square, and the people gathered in thousands. Drums rolled, songs rose, and prayers filled the air. But midway through the sermon, the prophet's voice changed. He stopped suddenly, eyes glowing with divine fire. "There is evil in this village," he said slowly. "A man walks among you, humble in sight, but wicked in spirit. He steals destinies through the works of his hands." The crowd gasped. Whispers spread like fire. Prophet Jeremiah raised his hand and shouted, Who repairs shoes in this village? The people turned, and all eyes fell on Deli. Deli stood frozen, his box of tools beside him. Sweat drenched his face. "Pastor, I am only a poor cobbler," he said, trembling. The prophet's voice thundered. "You are no cobbler. You are the destroyer of souls. Confess before the wrath of God finds you." Deli fell to his knees, shaking. Tears streamed down his face as he cried out. "I didn't mean to harm them. I only wanted to be rich." And before their eyes, his humble voice began to change, deeper, heavier. He confessed, "I'm not poor. I am Chief Adewale Deli, a billionaire in the city. I own petrol stations, estates, companies. My wife runs the biggest supermarket in the city, and my children attend schools abroad. But my wealth came from darkness." He pointed at his box of tools. "These threads, these nails, these shoes, they carry power. Each time someone wears what I touch, their blessings flow to me. Their destinies become mine." The crowd screamed in horror. Prophet Jeremiah lifted his staff and cried, "You have stolen enough. Today the earth will vomit what you swallowed." Thunder rolled across the sky. Deli screamed, clutching his chest. His tools caught fire. His box exploded into ashes, and a dark wind swept through the crowd. When the dust settled, Deli was gone. That night, peace returned to Odogun. The air felt lighter. The villagers who had been sick rose from their beds. The farms blossomed again, businesses revived, and laughter returned to the streets. Prophet Jeremiah declared, "The curse has been broken. The land is free." From that day, no one ever saw Deli again. His mansion in the city was later found abandoned. The cars rusted, the walls covered in dust, and all his riches vanished. Yet sometimes, when the moon is high and the night is still, villagers say they hear a faint voice drifting through the wind. "Repair your shoes, repair your shoes." And mothers whisper to their children, "Pray before you wear anything new, for not every cobbler fixes shoes. Some fix destinies,